Ladies and gentlemen, even after William Samoei Ruto sacked his entire cabinet, Kenyans, led by the Gen Z, are still baying for more blood. They are not satisfied. They are saying that William Samoei Ruto needs to do more than that. If you are joining this channel for the first time, this is Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Maybe I can ask you at this juncture to like this video. And if you have never subscribed, to subscribe to this channel. So what are Kenyans saying? What do they expect from William Samoei Ruto? Number one, according to our constitution, the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary is not provided for when you look at the structure of the executive. The structure of the executive consists of the president and the cabinet and the office of the deputy president. But that office of Musalia Mudavadi is unconstitutional. So Kenyans are saying that we have no money to pay ceremonial offices. We have no money to pay unconstitutional offices. And Kenyans are waiting for William Samoei Ruto. Maybe he is trying to help him to coordinate the various PSs in the various ministries. Maybe assist Gachagua for the time being. But very soon, Kenyans are expecting that Musalia Mudavadi should also be shown the door. And the constitution should be applied as it should. The second expectations for Kenyans is that William Samoei Ruto's acts should fall on the principal secretaries. That the epicenter, the heart of any government, the nerve center of any government is the principal secretary's office. If you go to any ministry, this is where we have the accounting officer, because the principal secretary runs the day-to-day affairs of every ministry. So these are the people who actually should also bear the greatest responsibility for William Samoei Ruto's failure, for Kenya Kwisha's failure. So the area William Samoei Ruto creates these people, because they are also an epitome of failure. And they should also be responsible for every failure in the ministry, the better. So Kenyans want also these PSAs to be shown the door. William Samoei Ruto is also expected to influence and ensure that Kimani Ichung'wah is removed as the majority leader in parliament. And by the way, we know very well that Azimio is supposed to have the majority leader's position. And maybe that is why these things are crumbling. Sababu hii ni baiskeli ya kuiba. Baiskeli ya kuiba ni kama vile guo ya kuiba ambao haiwezi kusitiri makalio. Ukiiba suruali haita kusitiri makalio. Makalio huku nyuma. And this is what is happening. So changes should be brought in parliament. And Kimani Ichung'wah, who has also been very, very divisive, should also be shown the door. He has proved to be incompetent. The perception on the ground that is that he is also a failure and he should be removed out of this lucrative office. Something else is that the Inspector General, Japheth Koome, has also failed. Kenyans are very, very angry because we have lost more than 40 Kenyans, innocent youth, under the watch of the incompetent Inspector General. He has failed the nation. He has failed the country. He has failed the government. He has betrayed Kenyans. He has watched as policemen shoot Kenyans with live bullets. He has presided over a police force that is so brutal, so inhuman, so incompetent, and so corrupt. So Kenyans are saying the earlier the IG leaves the office, the better for this country. Again, when it comes to the forming of government, Kenyans expect technocrats. They don't expect turnout courts. They don't expect turncoats. They don't expect politicians. Kenya is not short of good leaders. Kenya is not short of competent leaders. The youth and the young, the young and the old should blend experience and competence. Because you cannot say that we are going to have a cabinet of just the youth. Anybody who is below 60 years is competent enough as long as he's qualified. So let age not be the benchmark of saying who is more competent. Because you see, I know when you blend the two, the young and the old, we are likely to move forward very fast and we are likely to have what we call synergy. But when you look at William Samoei Ruto's cabinet, utaona ya kwamba ni baraza ambalo likuwa na wazee wengi sana ajuza ambao hawakuwa wengine hata hawakuwa wanaona vizuri. Their eyes had failed them. Their ears had failed them. And even some of them looked like they were suffering from dementia. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans expect so much from this government. They expect that now that these corrupt cabinet secretaries have been fired, and we also expect William Samoei Ruto to start their journey to committee. That is, we expect them to be aligned in court. Those who stole sugar, those who stole edible oil, those who are telling Kenyans that there are so many ways to die, and by consuming poison sugar is one way method of dying. You know, the arrogance that was with these guys. And those who have stolen public money, and those who have failed this nation, they should not be let to go, including the IG. So the doors of committee should be opened for them. It should not end by sacking them. Again, when I look at the expectation of Kenyans, Kenyans want William Samoei Ruto to have what we call a radical surgery in the judiciary. Judiciary has also failed. We have a lot of corruption in courts, a lot of corruption in the judiciary, where judges are bought. We expect the axe also to fall, maybe through some EACC. Maybe we need to make some changes there, bring people who are very competent, and maybe put somebody like David Maraga there as the head of Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. He knows where the problems is in the judiciary. And streamline the judiciary. Send those judges who are corrupt home. Let it not be cosmetic. After all this is done, Kenyans expect a transitional government whereby IBC is in place, the judiciary is clean, and William Samoei Ruto should call now for fresh general elections. It is possible because all power belongs to the people, and the elected leaders exercise their powers courtesy of delegation by the people, and people Because now, what we are seeing now, the fact that Parliament was overrun, make it very useless. Very useless. In fact, if I were asked, we should have even gone for election. As soon as Parliament was overrun, it meant that Kenyans had taken back their powers. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, we are not yet out of the woods. The president is not yet out of the wood. And there's so much expectation, as he said. And Kenyans are only outlining their expectations. They're only enumerating the expectation because we have no room for failure. We can't afford to fail. We can't afford to lose these golden moments. Gen Z, I think you have done this country proud. Please like this video, comment, share, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.